At Home at 100 by Juliana Stewart. Living independently at any age is possible with a bit of help. We meet three centenarians who prove it. Like most people, Len, Jean, and Ian want to stay living in their homes, surrounded by much loved memories, furnishings, and photographs. Despite each living on their own, they offer no shortage of good humour and resilience as they share their stories of living a long and full life. Each saves a lovely dose of gratitude, too, for the families that love and support them now and in the past. Be inspired by these centenarians proving age and regional distances are no barrier to independence and enjoyment. Ian, 100 years, New South Wales. Ian is remarkably mobile and looks younger than his 100 years. He has a walker for times when he needs it and rides his mobility scooter to the local shops to buy groceries. Originally from Victoria, Ian moved with his family to New South Wales in the 1970s and now has 6 children, 16 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. Ian is no stranger to tough times, but has recently been thrown another challenge, losing his old dog and loyal companion of 18 years, Butt. I used to walk him every day, Ian said. He was good company. I have a photo of him close by now because I miss him dearly. But I still go out every day. I make myself. I don't really have a secret to old age. You just have to keep on going, Ian said. Ian's support worker Chloe enjoys visiting him every Tuesday to help him with some housework. As part of their weekly routine, Chloe also transports Ian to a nearby nursing home to visit his beloved wife, who has been in care for the past 5 years. Jean, 101 years, New South Wales. Jean's secret to living a long, happy, and healthy life is fairly simple. Keep busy, laugh lots, knit, and have a couple of schooners of cold Great Northern on a Friday. Jean turned 101 years old in March and still lives independently at her home in regional New South Wales, which was built by her late husband's father. Her husband Bill grew up in the house and moved back in with Jean in 1950, enjoying 49 years of marriage there. Together, they had one son, and Jean now has 2 grandchildren and 3 great-grandchildren who visit regularly. I'm very lucky to have my family close by. I think they worry about me because they like to come up with an excuse to check up on me, she laughs. Support worker Sharon provides personal care assistance and enjoys hearing about Jean's life, often commenting how remarkable Jean is for her age. The centenarian has consistently maintained a fairly active lifestyle, recalling how she celebrated her 21st birthday as a cook in the Air Force and later worked as a machinist in a handkerchief factory. Until recently, I would go for walks every day, sometimes twice a day, Jean said. Now I need my walker to get around, but I keep myself busy. Sitting on her veranda, Jean ties off the final loops in an intricate and colourful scarf she has knitted for her dear friend. My mum taught me and my brothers and sisters how to knit before we were 10 years old, Jean said. We all learned how to knit and we were raised with cards in our hands because we lived in the country and there wasn't much to do. I still play cards. I meet up with a good friend every Friday and we play cards and have 2 schooners of beer. That's our treat. Len, 101 years, Tasmania. With a keen interest in Formula One car racing, Len stays up late so he doesn't miss a moment of the high-speed action on television. It's Len's vast general knowledge and love of all sports that keeps his mind sharp, which is particularly impressive considering he is turning 102 in August. Named Charles at birth, but affectionately called Len, this centenarian is fortunate to have the unwavering support of his children, Christine, John, and Stephanie, who live nearby. Born in the UK, Len joined the Merchant Navy as a radio officer at the age of 17. During World War II, he survived many treacherous convoys, transporting essential supplies to countries around the world, and now bears the scars of shrapnel wounds on his legs. Len and his late wife Renee moved to Tasmania in 1967 with their 4 children. Their brood grew to 8 grandchildren, 16 great-grandchildren, and 2 great-great-grandchildren. Until recently, Len could be spotted riding his bicycle along the beach, closely followed by his loyal old dog Blackie. While he now uses a walker, Len tries to stay as active as possible, scouting for fresh adventures, even a ride in the car to see some new scenery. He is a much-loved character and is a treasure to all his extended family and friends, said Len's support worker Caroline. He has always loved adventures, travel, sailing, exploring, and playing sport. He even has a mini golf course in his garden and generally beats his support workers, much to their surprise. With my help and using his walker, we venture outside to feed his 3 goldfish, which he has trained to come up to the surface of the pond to eat from his hand, Caroline said. Captions. Pictured page 8, Ian and support worker Chloe. Page 9, Jean and support worker Sharon. Page 10, Len with support worker Caroline.